Hi, and welcome to this week's Bronte Tuesday Tell-All, your source of information for the Bronte Real Estate Market. Today's question is days on market a predictor of how much a house will sell below asking price? Not a lot of action in Bronte last week, but some interesting action, and we're going to talk about that in the next slide. But we had 3 detached properties sold in last week and 1 townhome conditionally sold. So here are the 4 properties sold last week. Of course, like we said, 1 was sold conditionally, so we don't have a price yet. But we had 2 sold in Bronte East and 2 sold in Bronte West. This is a pretty interesting slide, and it goes against actually conventional wisdom, but basically what we saw last week is the product that was on the market the longest that sold at 72 days sold for 96% of original list price, and one that sold at 81% of original list price was on the market for only 20 days. Still seeing a lot of hesitation, I guess, in the marketplace for some sellers. We're seeing cancellations and we're seeing relisted. We had a canceled and then it was relisted for $54,000 less, and then subsequent to that, it sold for $45K less than the relist. So we've got 46 active listings in Bronte right now. That's up from last week, 10%. 44% of the active listings are in Bronte East, and 56% of the active listings are in Bronte West, many of those in the Lakeshore Woods community. Being a Bronte resident, I love this chart, and it's actually at odds to what people are really thinking about the home sellers market right now. In Bronte, it's very good, and prices are still up significantly, like almost 14% versus a year ago. And that's not all the case throughout Oakville, where we are seeing declines versus June 2021. So here's the recap. While we see sold prices lower than earlier this year, Bronte sold prices are still over 13%, almost 40% ahead of what they were a year ago at this time. Local markets are and can be different than larger markets. The Bronte market's more robust right now than the Oakville market. Inventory continues to creep up. We have now 46 properties now on sale in Bronte, with a higher concentration in Lakeshore Woods. Days on market is not a predictor of how much lower the list price the house actually sells at. How and why someone would sell for 85%, actually 81% of list price in just 20 days on the market is a mystery. That's it for this week. Have a great week. Stay safe and be healthy.